What's he down
That's
for?
right. The Native American warrior will also be taken off the road due to failing a drug test.
Damn.
I don't know why he wrote it like that. Tatanka
Not
down.
not Tatanka, bro.
Tatanka down.
What do you think Tatanka's getting into?
Down. Downers. Tatanka downers. We have some more here. Marine, which stars John Cena and hits theaters this fall, is rated PG-13. We're told that this one was considered the worst of the two already produced films, the other ones being Cane's See No Evil.
Hey, hold on now. That movie's sweet.
He said Cane's See No Evil was better. Go on.
Oh, good. Okay,
yeah,
true.
Good here.
Absolutely.
We have some more here. The Observer reported this week that TSN actually canceled WWE programming earlier this year after the live sex deal with Edge and Lita.
No way. Where they showed her boobies.
They go on to say here, they got talked into rescinding, but then canceled it for good following the DX deal where Triple H and Candice Michelle were supposedly getting oral sex during a barbecue skit.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was sweet.
So it was Triple H's fault.
Those two segments were like near each other because I vividly remember both of them.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, wow.
Gabe Sapolsky is reportedly high on Takeshi Morishima and would like to bring him in as a regular in 2007.
Ooh, Gabe Sapolsky's high, and he's also been suspended for 30 days. Wow, Morishima. Interesting. I'm pretty sure Morishima's brought in at the end of that year, and he wins the ROH belt in February of the following year.
Spoiler alert, dude. We all have
Sorry. Beat Tom. Well, it was my first ROH show. That's why I remember it. It was February 7th, 06.
Did you go because Takeshi Morishima was on it?
No, I just went because I think it was sweet, and my friends were going. It was also Steen and Generico's like ROH return against the Briscoes, and they killed it, and that's why they got booked forever after that.
F4W number 581, August 13th, 2006. Alvarez writes, I'd never heard this before, but apparently an idea months ago that got axed was to give Eminem a Scientology gimmick.
How would that work? They'd go around preaching the good word of what's his fucking name?
Evil
Hubbard?
monster.
Ron
no,
Hubbard?
bro, what?
Elron.
Elron Hubbard.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, John Morrison with his bedazzled abs is going around preaching Scientology.
He's got the big dipper on his abs. Yeah.
I actually think that would have worked with them. I'm not even kidding.
Actually, John Morrison in outer space. Yeah,
I think John Morrison would have been just airheaded enough to make the Scientology thing work. Yeah.
Maybe all along it was John Morrison was a subtle Scientology gimmick in the first place because everyone made the Jim Morrison connection, but maybe John Morrison was just
maybe John Morrison meant L.
guy.
Ron Hubbard.
Yeah, Big Ron. That's what they call. That's what I call him. We're close. I'm not in Scientologists. We're just close.
Okay.
RVD returned from his 30-day suspension on Saturday.
No.
Before about 2,500 fans and was nearly put right back out of action. He was wrestling Kurt Angle and took a high-angle German suplex on the back of his neck and said that he suffered a stinger and had major issues using his arm for the rest of the match.
Kurt gripped him up, was going for the overhead, and he said, "Come to TNA."
There was more notes here. After the live ECW show went off the air at the Hammerstein, Batista and Big Show, who were hated, decided to give an extra special fuck you to the crowd. They teased going at it again and then broke into huge smiles, hugged, and flipped off the fans.
Wow.
The place was going nuts and began pelting the ring with garbage. And amazingly, some fan got footage of this and posted it on YouTube, but WWE took it down.
Oh, son of a
That is also a match we watched on our Patreon. Sadly, didn't get that footage, though.
Sting will be hosting Praise the Lord on the God channel in late September, and his guest will be Lex Luger. That's it. I
don't know what to say to that.
That's pretty funny sentence.
What's the God channel?
That's where.
What's the God channel? Let's see what we can do.
deathmatch. You know what Langley expects. Get it done.
You just made a fatal mistake! You just made a fatal mistake! I hope you know something about hand-to-hand combat!
Oh, they're flanking, they flanking.
Oh shit.
Strike standing by.
They spawned behind us.
Delinquents!
Watch your back. On the
Spring
boom.
mine was disrupted. Watchdog Helo fueled and standing by. You just made a fatal mistake!
LR-22, establish
They
above,
up there,
commencing hunt.
just watch your back.
Taking effective fire. First vent.
They're down.
They're gone.
Hostiles have neutralized your Watchdog Helo. Watchdog Helo has been eliminated. Delinquents!
One down.
Phoenix 1-1 in your AOR, commencing weapons release. You just made a fatal mistake!
UAV in this turn. Have eyes on.
Package delivered. Phoenix 1-1 RTB.
UAV NTL
Two
50%. Check.
enemies up in the tower. Underneath. The tower.
You about to go get their ass. You about to go get their ass.
UAV returning to base.
God damn it.
Now that that's out of the way, let's take roll. UAV available for tasking.
Guy in tower down. Shit. Getting shot at.
ready for delivery. Delinquents.
At LAR. Canisters
You
away.
just made a fatal mistake.
UAV established overhead. UAV fuel check 50%.
You just made a fatal mistake.
Tasking request received. UAV exiting your grid.
You guys where you just died.
Head to the location. Cancel that. You just made a fatal mistake. You just made a fatal mistake.
But
Oh, frack.
Time to spring mine. You just made a fatal mistake.
Hostile RCXD in your AO.
Down. Enemy RCXD. Down.
Hostile counter UAV established above.
You just made a fatal mistake.
MTC's nearly dry. Get serious, Crimson.
Guy camping.
I think I had that too.
All units prepare.
Not bad for a first game.
This one's on.
Off them.
Five down.
Face-off team deathmatch. Use of deadly force has been approved.
Oh, this niggity nig. That pissed me off.
We're winning.
He just made a final mistake. Do you think that's funny? He just made a final mistake. I hope.
Oh, fuck.
He just made a final mistake. Do you think that's funny? Do you think that's funny? He just made a final mistake.
Enemy decoy.
He just made a final mistake.
Oh!
He just made a final mistake.
Let's go. Super agent detected.
He just made a final mistake. Do you think that's funny?
Fuck! That Molotov shit get on my fucking nerves.
Do you think that? You just made a fatal mistake. You just made a fatal mistake.
Not much time left. Put this to bed.
Incoming stun.
Oh shit.
You just made a fatal mistake. You just made a fatal mistake. You just made a fatal mistake. Now that that's out of the way, let's take roll.
Fuck!
Mission goals agreed. Dispatching team to lock up survivors.
Hostile Molotov. Target down.
I really don't like the Krieg. I guess I could try this one.
headquarters. Weapons free, people. Lay some hate on them. HQ located. Start moving. HQ is online. Capture it.
Semtex Prime.
The enemy's taking the objective. Hostiles are contesting the HQ. We are taking the headquarters.
Target confirmed.
HQ is ours. Hold position. We got the lead. Now hold it. The objective. Clear their asses out. Hostiles are capturing our headquarters. We've lost control of the headquarters. Next objective located. Move to secure.
TACOM, I need eyes overhead. Enemy marching.
Headquarters are online. Secure the objective. Hostiles are capturing the HQ.
UAV flight time 50%. On my mount. Mark.
Hostiles are taking the headquarters.
Thanks for the work. UAV overflight terminated.
There's one in the garage. By the corner.
HQ is down. Stand by for next location. New HQ located. Move to the objective.
Damn.
HQ is online. Hostiles are contesting the HQ. The enemy's taking the objective.
Kill. Moving up.
Enemy's contesting the objective. Clear their asses out. Hostiles are capturing the HQ. Hostiles are contesting the HQ. We're securing the HQ. Enemy's contesting the objective. Clear their asses out. Hostiles are contesting the HQ. Enemies contesting the objective. Clear their
Hostile
asses
sniper
out.
taken out.
We are taking the headquarters. Hostiles are contesting the HQ. We're securing the HQ. Enemies contesting the objective. Clear their asses out. We are taking the headquarters.
Stay from up here. My mama said I can't have something.
We captured the headquarters.
And you stay out of her house. Don't wait.
Hostiles are contesting the HQ.
Nigga on the gate, bro.
UAV standing by.
The enemy's taking our HQ. We lost our HQ.
Oh yeah, get a UAV on grid.
UAV commencing surveillance operation.
Eyes on Semtex.
Move to secure.
UAV MCS 50%. Check.
Somebody behind you.
Headquarters online. Secure the objective. The enemy's taking the objective. The enemy's contesting the objective. Clear their asses out.
Priority targeting request. UAV
In the
exiting
truck,
AO.
bro.
Hostiles are capturing the HQ.
Tossing Semtex grenade.
Hostiles are contesting the HQ. Enemies contesting the objective. Clear their asses out. We're securing the HQ. Hostiles are contesting the HQ.
Enemy grenade!
We are taking the headquarters.
Atención! Inbound grenade! Spotted enemy stun!
Eyes on sight.
HQ's on.
Pop!
Enemies contesting the objective. Clear their asses out. Hostiles are capturing our headquarters.
Enemy using trophy.
Hostiles are contesting the HQ. The enemy's taking our HQ.
Grenade out.
We've lost control of the headquarters.
Resupply disrupted.
New HQ located. Move to the objective. HQ is online. Capture it. The enemy's taking the objective. The enemy secured the HQ. Enemies contesting the objective. Clear their asses out. We're taking the enemy's headquarters. HQ is offline. Locating next objective. Next objective located. Move to secure. Headquarters online. Secure the objective. Hostiles are capturing the HQ. Hostiles are taking the headquarters. Hostiles are contesting the HQ.
They're covering both corners when you go in the front door.
Knock that shit off!
Enemies contesting the objective. Clear their asses out. We're taking the enemy's headquarters. Hostiles are contesting the HQ. HQ is down. Stand by for next location. New HQ located. Move to the objective. HQ is online. Capture it.
Sniper,
We're
take
securing
cover!
the HQ.
Behind us. They keep going up.
Enemies contesting the objective. Clear their
Requesting
asses
recon
out.
above!
We are taking the headquarters. Hostiles are contesting the HQ. Enemies contesting the objective. Clear their asses out. We're securing the HQ. We captured the headquarters. Hostiles are contesting the HQ.
TACOM, we're flying on cue. UAV returning to tank.
Incoming grenade!
Enemies contesting the objective. Clear their asses out. Hostiles are capturing our headquarters.
Ceasefire. Friendly target.
We lost our HQ.
Down for it.
Next objective located. Move to secure. Enemy sentry turret detected in your AO. Headquarters online. Secure the objective. We are taking the headquarters. HQ guard. Hold position. Time's not on our side. Finish him. Hostiles are contesting the HQ. The enemy's taking our HQ.
table.
We've lost control of the headquarters.
On the dinner table. Put it down.
New HQ located. Move to the objective.
I hate contraptions. Get the contraptions and get out.
Heads up. Hostile care package inbound.
Off the wall. In the coffee.
HQ is online. Capture it. We're securing the HQ.
Enemies have disarmed the food line.
No.
Capture the headquarters. Enemy UAV inbound.
Hostile identified.
Contesting the
Enemy
objective.
flashbang.
Clear their asses out. Capture our headquarters. We lost their HQ.
Hola.
Next objective located. Move to secure.
I can't get that little robot.
Headquarters online. Secure the objective. Enemy scout pulse detected.
Tossing septic grenade.
Hostiles are contesting the HQ.
They're getting the strap now.
Enemies contesting the objective. Clear their asses out.
Healing up.
We are taking the headquarters. Hostiles are contesting the HQ. The enemy's taking the objective.
Oh.
Enemies contesting the objective. Clear their asses out.
Fuck.
Hostiles are capturing the HQ. The enemy secured the HQ. Hostiles are contesting the HQ. We're securing the enemy's HQ. Enemies contesting the objective. Clear their asses out. Hostiles are contesting the HQ. We're taking the enemy's headquarters. HQ is
That was
offline.
the-
Locating next objective.
Oh, that was the damn 182.
New HQ located. Move to the objective. HQ is online. Capture it. The enemy's taking the objective. Enemies contesting the objective. Clear their asses out. Hostiles are capturing the HQ. God damn, I love the taste of victory. Hotel Sierra, people.
Phased plasma rifle in 40-watt range.
To the chopper now. Get down! I thought
Stings at with Lex Luger.
Is that channel like 2?
For those wondering why there may never be any TNA news on the F4W newsletter, here's some
I hate TNA.
here's some groundbreaking scoops from TNA's own website. Despite the heat and humidity in Orlando, many TNA stars, including Williams, drink coffee throughout the day. Here's a line from Williams. I just drink it when I'm here or on the road, not when I'm at home. Why do I
These are
drink
some
coffee?
big
Mostly
scoops.
because I'm bored as a pick-me-up. Here's
Who
another
the
one.
fuck is Williams? Is Angelina?
Doug Williams.
Doug Williams.
Alex Shelley got me started drinking coffee. Alvarez writes, holy shit.
That's how I felt. What the fuck?
And then Doug
Here's a-
Williams was suspended for 30 days.
Those are the scoops. I
Here's
drink
another
coffee.
scoop for the TNA website here. From the Munchies department, Sorelda had a sweet tooth for chocolate chip cookies. Kevin Nash dined at Waffle House before arriving at the Impact Zone. Brian Alvarez wrote,
fuck?
wow, in all caps.
Wow. That's awesome.
That's
Kevin
great.
Nash eats at Waffle House. What a scoop that is.
Wow.
Whoa.
That's why he knows what
Would've
their
never guessed
shoreline
it.
cooks look like.
F4W number 582, August 20th, 2006. The Impact Zone caught on fire. There was apparently a
Oh.
burlap sandbag up in the rafters that got too close to a hot lamp and lit on fire during Eric Young
Jesus.
versus Johnny Devine. Luckily, no one ended up seriously hurt, although one Universal Studios worker was hospitalized due to smoke inhalation.
Whoa. Wow. I didn't know that part. Holy shit.
Yeah, so that's very popular, actually. That's a very
That's
big
like
TNA
a
moment.
all-timer. Not all-timer's probably not the right word.
Not for that one Universal Studios worker. no.
Yeah, it
The
was,
crowd is chanting, "We started the fire." The roof is on fire.
As right now, they're all trying to duck out of the way.
Brian Alvarez writes, you will all be flabbergasted, but as
Will I?
miraculously predicted by myself last week, Hulk Hogan announced on Wednesday that he would in fact be wrestling Randy Orton at SummerSlam.
Holy
He ended up
shit.
only skipping that one Raw with the drug testing.
Wow. Interesting.
The story going around about Nash is that he was at home and went to lift a box of toys over his head, except for it wasn't a box of toys, it was a box of weights, and he ended up straining his neck before the TNA pay-per-view.
You know, I put my box of weights in my kids' room.
In the toy room, yeah, obviously.
This kid's getting jacked, bro. What do you mean?
Kevin Nash said that he could have worked the pay-per-view, but didn't want to get in there with Chris Sabin at less than 100%.
Who was Who was supposed to work on that show?
It
do you
was
know?
Kevin
Just,
Nash versus Chris Sabin.
Yeah, fuck that.
But here's the thing. Alvarez says it wasn't the fact that he was supposed to job to Chris Sabin, but the fact that he was supposed to lose via a fluke finish, and he didn't think the fluke finish would elevate Sabin. So Kevin Nash took a stand by not doing the job for the good of the business.
That's
remember
my
that one
fucking
when
guy.
you start getting in the ring. Yeah, for the good of the business.
I would come to the show and lose, but that's just not good for
It
business.
just
So I'm
doesn't
gonna,
sound good for Chris Sabin, and
I'm not for my opponent. Yeah,
for
stuck
Chris,
into
I'm
my
gonna stay
opponent.
home. That's fucking
What a
sick.
beast. We have some notes from a Scott Steiner interview.
Oh,
Brian
Christ.
Alvarez
Do
writes,
we?
these are always fun. So Scott Steiner said, during his time sitting home and collecting huge money from Time Warner after WCW went under, WWE contacted him about coming into team with Steve Austin to face the Outsiders at WrestleMania.
What?
What?
Scott Steiner said no way because the money wasn't right. He wasn't looking to take a pay cut just to say he worked WrestleMania.
And he heard
said,
that the Outsiders were going to lose. And he didn't want to hurt business.
for the better of this.
He's taking a stand, yeah.
Steiner says that was bullshit for WWE to bring him in as a babyface the first time around because Big Papa Pump was not a good guy, and that Triple H sabotaged him, and Triple H was a piece of shit.
Fair.
Steiner said, but hey, they paid me, so who's the dumb one?
That I don't know.
Big Papa Pump on Shawn Michaels. Big Papa Pump
Sorry,
says,
come here, Tony. Come here, Tony. Yeah,
Big
that's
Papa
fine.
Pump says, I look at him in his career. He comes out in chaps, black leather chaps, dancing like a Chippendale and poses for Playgirl. Come on, he's a joke. Rock didn't even want to wrestle him at
Wow.
WrestleMania. A lot of people don't like Shawn Michaels. He's a cocky little bastard.
Is that true? Rock didn't want to wrestle him at Mania?
That's what Scott Steiner says.
They never had a one-on-one match at
big-
Mania, right? They never did.
Big friends, Steiner and Rocky.
Well, here's what Big Papa Pump has to say about Triple H. Hunter is the
Holy
male
shit.
version of a blonde bitch going to Hollywood and fucking her way to the top. He's basically the Kevin
That's awesome.
Federline of professional wrestling.
Holy
If it
shit.
wasn't for who he was married to or who he was
Jesus.
skeezing all over their face, he wouldn't be in this business.
Schizo. That's how they go home in porn.
Schizo, the director in the back. Schizo.
Scott Steiner said, look where he started. He actually started in WCW as Terra Ryzing. Then he was doing 30-second jobs for the Ultimate Warrior. All of a sudden, he starts banging the boss's daughter, and he's supposed to be the baddest man on the planet. Come on. It's a joke.
Wow. Sounds like someone's a little jealous to me.
Sounds like he's telling the truth, brother. I ain't working
Hey,
WrestleMania
man.
unless you pay me. And that's the fucking truth. Shout out Scott Steiner. The 8th week of ECW did a 2.36 rating.
2.3.
The average audience was a strong 2.7 million viewers.
Ooh.
So Sci-Fi apparently
not
only
bad.
wanted. No, it's not, it's actually not too bad. The beginning of ECW did pretty good. Sci-Fi wanted 1.4 every week. So
Jesus,
ECW was
yeah.
getting way over
Oh,
that.
wow, nice.
Shit, there's a lot of companies now that would level 1.4 as well. Fuck.
Obviously, this doesn't stay at this, but they had
No.
something there in the beginning. So
Because how long is it on TV at this point? Is this
it just started a few months ago.
yeah?
June?
So June 13th.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Wow, okay.
Wow.
just a few
So, like,
months.
yeah. 2 months. Yeah. Wow.
So from the Observer, December 20th, 1999.
Wow.
Barry Blaustein's Beyond the Mat has
Oh,
gotten
shit.
a national distributor in Lionsgate.
Holy
the
shit,
movie will be
okay.
released in theaters nationally, probably in late February or early March.
Oh. Wonder how that'll do.
No one will probably remember it.
Yeah, I don't think so.
There has still been no discussion stemming from either Heyman or Shawn Michaels to WWF regarding asking him to appear on the January 9th pay-per-view show. This is like one of those, you remember those old Game Shark like cheat codes or like back in the day where people just made stuff up because there was no like, you couldn't go on the internet and check
I
it.
feel like we talked about this before though.
We did. We're getting an update on it, I think. Right?
But yeah, no, you're right. Yeah.
The only
It
updates we get
feels-
is that it's either happening
doesn't
or it's
happen,
not.
yeah.
So
the update is there's no update, and it actually didn't happen.
it's like when you move the truck and Muse underneath it. It's like, oh, if you move ECW, Shawn Michaels is also
yeah.
there.
You eliminate 1,000 people in No Mercy Survival, and you unlock Owen Hart.
Yeah, it's exactly
Whoa.
that. Fucking this never happens, and I don't even think it gets close to happening. Heyman does, though. It appears that Heyman will agree to use 2 people in WWF developmental, which is what the WWF wants him to do. Along
Phineas
with
and Ferb or whatever the fuck their names was.
I think their names are Mike Tierney and Glenn Kolka.
Glenn Kolka, isn't that Kane?
Is Glenn Kolka Kane?
Kolka.
No, that's not
Kane.
Kane.
No? All right.
All right,
Glenn-
well, I thought.
All right.
Well, there is a name that you might notice here. Vic Grimes is also in that group.
Whoa. Vic Grimes from infamous times like New Jack wanting to kill him. And
That's
him
his whole
almost killing New
career.
Jack.
That's his whole career.
Oh,
Heyman
what was
is-
it? He was in what was his WWF name? Oh, it was like Key or something like that.
Yeah,
His
it was
gimmick
Key because it was a
he
key of
sold
cocaine.
coke. yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Heyman is already using him full time, and he likes
To sell coke.
it's a shoot
To the
and a work.
boys. Yeah. Yes.
Heyman is already using him full time and likes his attitude because he works ring crew along with wrestles every night. Yeah, his attitude. Yeah, he
love
breaks
that
down
attitude.
the ring and wrestles.
Yeah, that big ass attitude.
Oh
you
shit!
got to
I
keep working
forgot
for free,
Vic
son.
Grimes was a fat Mordecai. Holy shit!
Yeah. That was Key.
Well, he's under WWF developmental currently, and WWF wants him to use Vic Grimes, Mike Tierney, and Glenn Kolka. Kane, if you might know him. Otherwise.
Kane, of course. Some may call him that.
Not Kane.
Fucking, what do you mean? Big Glenn. Kane.
Not Kane.
They shined him up real nice, turned that something sideways, and put it right back on Raw.
Glenn Kolka on ECW. Kane on ECW.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get up with the Observer about that. I'll ask. I'll write in. I'll tell
It's
you
a
what
typo.
they say. Yeah, Glenn Kolka here. I'm not sure. Well, they used he used all these fucking guys, and then Shawn Michaels never shows up. So whatever.
He said, I'm not working a show with Kane.
Yeah, can you use all these guys? And then Shawn Michaels, Glenn Kolka's on that show. Fucking
We're making this guy Kane. What do you think of that? And Sean said, no way, brother.
That does not work for me, dude.
I want to be Kane.
Tori Wilson has signed a
Made that all up. just just lying.
What? I'll be damned. Tori Wilson signed a 2-year contract with WCW. Ultimately, part of the decision, according to her, apparently came down to the fact that she felt safer working in WCW. And listen to this.
Really? Wow.
Didn't want to risk signing with the WWF and being put into a lesbian angle or something.
Huh.
Well, Perry Saturn was on the LAW radio show in Toronto on December 11th, actually, in 99.
Yes.
And said that since the new creative team took over WCW, there has not been one good television show.
That's awesome.
And well, Perry Saturn shows up in WWF soon. Well, The Observer, December 27th, 1999. Curry Man, otherwise known as Christopher Daniels.
Now hold the hell on.
What the?
Won the British Commonwealth Junior title from Minoru Fujita on the 12-14 Michinoku Pro Show in Niigata.
Okay, I was going to say, whose belt is that? I don't know that one.
It's crazy to me that both these guys are still working right now.
Yeah, I know. That is weird.
I only wrote that down because I was just watching a Minoru Fujita match like the other day. And I was like, wow.
I feel like we were just talking about him. I don't remember why, though.
Shh. Yeah.
yeah, sorry.
Bill Goldberg was injured from glass cuts doing an Angle to End the Thunder show on December 21st.
Was that when he smashed the side of the limo?
Yeah, so at press time, he was in the hospital, and there was no details regarding how seriously he had injured himself, other than he had full feeling in his fingers and hands, which is considered a good thing, since he lost a tremendous amount of blood. This is not an Angle, even though it came during an Angle. The show-long storyline was that Goldberg was going to take out every member of the NWO one by one. He finally got DeRusso in a white limo in the parking lot as the show ended, and was, while wearing his shoot fighter gloves, punching out one window after another. The flying glass apparently from the window cut deeply into his tricep, and there was a massive amount of blood flowing, and towels were drenched in Goldberg's blood before he was taken away.
Weird.
This is one of the most infamous WCW ever.
I mean, I'm pretty sure when they did the gimmick where he lost for the first time, like he wanted it to be like a shoot stun gun or whatever, like or shoot cattle prod. Like he wanted like a real one. Yeah, like and then there's the story of him going Goldberg mode and smashing his head in the locker room. Fucking, that's awesome.
I'm going Goldberg mode.
I think
that's what the kids are doing these days.
You're supposed to use a lead pipe or something, but he dropped it or something as he was running after him. Wasn't that the deal?
I believe that he said, "I'm gonna just do this with my hands because I'm Goldberg and I can just do it. I'm in Goldberg mode."
I think so. I
like that story better. Okay, that's what happened. Yeah, he turned Goldberg mode.
All right. So it's just a pre-tape of Jimmy Hart, like you said, on the Man Cow radio show, and he fucking assaults the podcast host.
He jumps him and mounts him, tickles him, and like, come here, Daddy.
Fuck you, Daddy.
Come on,
you like this? You like this, Daddy? What's the angle?
Oh, he likes that dude. I think he likes that brother.
Fuck was the angle here, man? That's what I'm saying. They were booking. I mean, this is got.
They were building towards a match. They were building their match. They wanted to fight.
Yeah, I think Mancow was gonna have a match, or he does.
Russo said no way.
Mancow wanted to fight Jimmy Hart in the ring.
Did that happen at Spring Stampede?
They rebooted. They never did the angles. It just never happened.
Oh, sorry,
okay.
Mancow radio show.
Damn. Bubba Love Sponge is here, though. Sorry.
Damn, so Mancow radio show got a taste of the biz, brother. You got buried by Jimmy Hart. Fuck you, brother.
we're gonna do the show and you're not booked. Sorry. Fuck you.
I'm going over, Daddy.
Shivani on commentary says he's been told that WCW champion Sid Vicious isn't here, but he put a bounty on the head of Hulk Hogan for $500,000.
Did you forget your scissors?
$500,000 is how he said. And they yell at him, and he says, "Oh, 500,000, 500,000."
$500,000 because later on they make the dumbest fucking decision with Hogan, where it increases the bounty to
on himself.
2 halves of $1 million.
It doesn't make any fucking sense.
It doesn't, and I'm so excited
I
to
can't wait to
about.
talk about it. Yeah, because logistically, it just doesn't make any sense.
We haven't gotten to shit. Hogan is fucking unhinged on this episode, dude. He's unfucking hinged, but
he's unbelievable.
We got a little bit more before we get to that. So Hogan arrives to the arena
with Jimmy Hart,
of course, and his new best friend, Vampiro.
Is this the arena? Because I think this is the hotel.
It looks like the hotel.
I think it is the hotel. I think they may even say it was a hotel, but either way, it being the hotel is even funnier with what happens next.
The hotel is the arena, so it's the same. It's one and the same.
You just walk outside, I guess you're there.
Oh, sure. Okay, that's fair.
So Hogan arrives with Jimmy Hart, and Vampiro walks out of the room and goes, "Hey, Hulk, let me talk to you."
Full gimmick Vampiro out of a random door as Hogan is walking by. He says, "Let me talk to you guys." And then they just go in
He
to
says,
the room.
"Yeah, brother. Yeah, no problem."
yeah, okay, yeah, come on now. So remember that this happens, by the way. So Hogan, Vampiro, and Jimmy Hart all go into a hotel room together.
We cut backstage. Vampiro is stooging to Hogan about the $500K on his head.
Okay, can you explain to me? So they went into a room.
That's his close personal friend, Vampiro.
Okay, right, correct, okay. I understand. I completely understand.
Okay, good.
I accept this as canon.
Okay.
They went into a hotel. Sure. They went into a hotel room. Where are they now?
Well, they're by the shark.
I don't even know where the fuck this is. And it sounds like it took this long for Vampiro to tell him that this is happening. So I don't know what happened in the time that the match went on and all that shit. But Vampiro, yeah, he says, "I just want you to know that's the buzz in the dressing room." Vampiro says, "I don't know who it is, but I didn't feel right about it. Kind of made me feel sick." And Hogan says, "Sounds like we're in for a long night, dude. I got $500,000 that says Sid won't show his face. Thank you, my friend."
What the fuck? And like, this was just the start of the craziest Hogan shit I've ever seen in my life. This has to be the craziest. We have watched a ton of Hogan WCW stuff, and this has to be the craziest fucking slew of sentences to leave this guy's mouth that I have ever heard in my life.
And I swore he was going to have a heart attack because he like would not take a breath, and he was like red. He was so red, like redder than usual.
Vampiro at this point was just buddies with all the top guys.
Yeah, what is going on here?
Yeah,
He's a Sting guy and a Hogan guy now. That was the only way to get upward momentum here at this point in WCW was being friends with
Stooge
a
and the
top
boys.
guy. Yeah,
it's literally the only way. Yeah.
Well, now it's time for the Hulk Hogan Town Hall.
Yeah, Mean Gene introduces Hulk Hogan. Oh, yeah. And Hogan, that's what he says. And Hogan takes forever to come out because I guess he was putting his gear on.
This guy.
Which I don't know why.
Looks so fucking dumb. Going back to this fucking 80s
This
look
sucks.
was so ridiculous. Actually, NWO run. And I mean, his WWF look, just a little bit later than this, just a few years later, was so much better than this.
With the pants?
It was awesome.
After post NWO Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
Post
Hulk still rules. Hulk still rules.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That is like a very good look for Hogan at this time.
How did nobody figure out, hey, you should just keep the NWO pants and change them to a new thing?
To red and yellow.
Go back to the other
why don't you just do red and yellow pants? Yeah, that would have worked.
No, wait, dude.
He looks so fucked up here, man.
He looks like he is the definition of a smacked ass.
No wrist tape on this guy. Fucking just crazy.
It gave me like Ric Flair vibes for some reason. I don't know why. Just
wow, that is a good fucking comparison. You're right.
Yeah, he looks like shit here. So,
just to get back to it.
Yeah, just want to make sure. Like I said, his WWF look is awesome. I love the red and yellow NWO.
It's because it covered up everything. It didn't make it look like a smacked ass. You know?
And he was huge, Tony. He was back on the fucking Vince McMahon cycle.
Juicy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Long pants and boots is always an ultimate better look for Hogan.
That's true.
I'm gonna let you do
me.
What
Tony, you talking about?
No, you. Because I know you wrote down every single word that he said here.
I just want to show you what I wrote down, just so you know how crazy this is here. I'm gonna show you my notes here.
This is God damn Dude, this is without a doubt one of the craziest Hogan promos I've ever heard in my entire life.
I don't have to do
what's
everything.
funny about your
but
notes here?
Yes.
What's funny about your notes here is that you write Hogan in all caps. Like when Hogan's
I
talking,
hear
it's
him in all caps.
You can tell it's Hogan. That's hilarious.
Yeah, because that's how I know the cadence is. If he's doing a Hulk Hogan promo, it's all caps. Same with Stone Cold. If Stone Cold's doing a Stone Cold promo, it's all caps. I don't know why.
Start to finish here. This is one of the most. I don't know if I want to use the word iconic here, but this is one of the most infamous WCW segments of all time.
So Hogan's out here in his gear. There's a big "Please retire Hogan" sign, and Hogan says, "Well, you know something, Mean Gene. First off, brother, I was looking over the balcony in my hotel room, waiting for Jimmy Hart to get me for my interview, but there were about three to four ladies. He couldn't figure it out.
3 to 4 ladies,
and itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikinis, brother, massaging him down, making sure his neck was okay after the Sid Vicious attack."
Okay,
hold on a second, by the way.
yeah. Hold on. Yeah, the first thing I'm unpacking is what is happening. So
Jimmy Hart is not here, by the way. We didn't say that, but
Hogan's shirtless, by the way, in the yellow. He
did have a shirt, and then he didn't have it on. But now he's out here in yellow piss gear.
He looks insane.
He looks like shit.
You have to see this. So he is the fucking itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikinis, brother. Massaging Jimmy Hart down. And and for some reason he fucking regressed back
pantomimes it
to 80s Hulk Hogan to the extreme. He goes, making sure he's not crooked up from big, nasty Sid Vicious, dude. What? You are 47 years old.
And he's pantomiming Jimmy Hart getting rubbed down.
Big, nasty Sid Vicious. I was like, what? This is so removed from NWO Hogan. This is the complete
you're right.
opposite.
This is back to caricature Hogan.
Yeah, NWO Hogan was talking about the Woodmaster and going down to the hood and
he was,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it was
going
like the
nuts.
cool, like with the times Hogan was in, he was in the culture, but here, no, way removed.
Yeah, now he's talking about big, nasty Sid Vicious.
Dude, even itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikinis from like the 50s or whatever. Come on, bro.
Dude, he went from like smoking penises and hanging out with Dennis Rodman and running for president to fucking going right back to saying your prayers and taking your vitamins. What the
hanging out with Jay
It's
Leno
fucked
and
up.
doing all this cool shit, and then
So Mean Gene says, well, what about the bounty? And Hogan says, the first thing we need to do, brother, is get the cameraman back, and I'll show you the $500,000 arm, brother. That'll show you that no one in this place will do one thing about it. If Sid Vicious had the guts to come out here in front of all my maniacs, brother, I'll show you what I'll do in front of all my people. You know that every time I face that dude, Mean Gene, he turns pale and runs for the hill, brother. And Mean Gene says, yes, he does. Hogan says, I'll stay out here all night if I have to. I got $500,000, and if Sid Vicious wants a little piece of Hulk Hogan, brother, I'll take him on. There won't be any other matches tonight, because I'll beat his rear until the sun comes up. I'm so sick of this dude.
There is no way Hogan's wrestling all night long.
Hogan threatened to stop the show. There will be no more matches, and he is also going to put $500,000 more on his own head. What?
That doesn't make any sense.
What the fuck are you talking about, dude?
$500,000 more
on his own head. Not $500,000 to like help fight beside me. I'll give you even more money to come fuck me up, dude.
Yeah, dude, this is absurd. Come on.
He can't put $500,000 more on his own head because he's not putting the first money up.
It's not his money.